You're about to discover a business that's going to blow you away, not only in its potential, but what it's doing today. And I'm going to share some amazing stats with you and what it's already doing for me. And it's really going to open your eyes. And I'm going to go ahead and make the bold prediction right now in this video that the majority of smart entrepreneurs are going to move away from internet marketing as we know it, and are going to move towards this new digital business. You just wait and see, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I have over 20 years of experience making a lot of money on the internet, millions and millions of dollars, doing all kinds of business models. And not only am I more excited about this new digital business than any other one before it, but I think it has the most potential, and I'm going all in just to focus on this business. So before I tell you about what the business actually is, let me tell you what I've been doing for the last 18 months. So about 2 years ago, many of my email newsletter subscribers know that I kind of got rid of all my stuff and I went and traveled the world, and I enjoyed doing that for many months. Well, then it was time to get back to work. I was excited about starting a new business. I'd been learning about something and I started studying it, and I really went head first and really jumped into a new business I'm going to tell you all about. So what I did was, after I traveled for fun, I ended up traveling for work. I traveled all over the place, and I ended up going to all sorts of tech industry conferences, trade shows, seminars, and workshops. These are events that you've probably never have even heard of or even knew existed. And when I went to these events, I made it a point to network with as many people as possible because I didn't know anyone in this new industry. So I took meetings with companies, I met CEOs, and even when I wasn't at these conferences, I was constantly on the phone, building relationships, picking people's brains about the industry and about this new digital business, and learning everything I possibly could, because I was basically starting all over from scratch, going after a brand new business that I had never done anything with. Now, why would I go through all this trouble? Why did I do all this? Well, obviously I was starting a new business, and so I needed to be smart about it. But I really went all in and really put all of my focus into doing every possible strategic thing I could do to get involved with this business. Now, why is that? It's because of the potential. I honestly believe that the business I'm building can be sold for over $100 million within just a few short years. That's right, $100 million. Now, while that may seem far-fetched, I guarantee you that once you watch this entire video, you're going to realize why it's not. This is a tremendous opportunity that I'll probably never see again in my lifetime, and I'm going after it because I really believe something amazing is going to come from this opportunity. And even if I'm not able to sell out and sell the business for this kind of money, I don't care, because I know this business can produce millions of dollars per year in net income, and that's a great cash cow in and of itself. But I believe that I'm positioned to build something worth $100 million plus, and I'm going to prove why that's the case. If you've been wondering what this is all about, it's about the mobile apps business. And more than that, it's about what's called the post-PC era that we've now entered. Previous to this point in time, everything related to computers was in the PC era. Desktop computers, I had a monitor, keyboard, and the computer, and that's how most people got on the internet and even did e-commerce. Well, times have changed. Apple is now the most valuable company in the world, and they built all of that growth on the post-PC era. Handheld devices, smartphones, the iPhone, tablets like the iPad, and the entire tech industry is moving towards this post-PC era. Everything is. Morgan Stanley recently released some amazing data, and people in the know in the tech industry realize this. The mobile internet will be 10 times the size of the desktop internet. So all the internet marketing stuff that you've been exposed to, all the Google SEO and info products online and anything to do with affiliate marketing online or anything else, is the desktop internet. That's all come before 2010, 2011, 2012, and now the mobile internet is starting to take off. This post-PC era and mobile internet is all about apps. These tiny little software programs that are digitally downloaded and installed to mobile devices. And the numbers for these little apps, and these apps can do anything. They can be games, entertainment, reference, material apps for information. They can do e-commerce. Anything you can possibly think of with technology and software can be done with these apps. Apple just celebrated 25 billion downloads just from their app store, and they're only one of the major app stores for apps for mobile devices. 25 billion downloads. The numbers are staggering, and they expect in the next 2 to 3 years that these numbers may be 10 times that, as more and more people get these devices. Well, how is money made from these apps? There are four main ways to make money from apps. The first one is paid apps. That's if you create an app and you sell it for like 99 cents or $1.99 or some other price. It's like an impulse purchase. Millions of these people with these devices can find it in one of these app stores. They can download it, put it on their device, and you get paid for that app. You can have in-app purchases. This is also to work with paid apps, or it could be a free app. Someone installs an app, and then inside the app itself, think of it as an upsell or kind of a back-end purchase. They can click one click, and they can buy extended content, more levels for a game, or other things to extend the app, and those have additional prices, and you make additional money, or whoever the app developer is makes that money. Advertising. Most apps also make money from advertising. There are all sorts of advertising types that you can run in apps and make money from them. You can have little banner ads, interstitials that show full screen. You can get paid to send users to download other apps. You get paid per download, even if it's just a free app. You can get paid if people watch videos. There are all types of ways to make money with mobile advertising, and it's just crazy what's going on right now with that stuff. Affiliate offers. You can do the normal type of affiliate offers that you know from the web as it is today, from the regular desktop internet that we've been talking about, but you can apply those to the mobile internet and do those kind of affiliate offers right in mobile apps. But there's a whole new breed of affiliate offers coming about because of the mobile internet. For example, you can now get paid per call. Like if you run a phone number for a certain type of company, for insurance or for groceries or for a restaurant or anything else, and if they have an affiliate offer, you can link to a phone number that someone with a mobile device can just one click and then call that company to do business. And there's a way to track those clicks to you or to an affiliate, and you can get paid for referring that person. So there are all kinds of new affiliate opportunities. Now let me share some of my earnings stats with you from just one of my apps. Now you should know that my company has many different divisions. We're doing game apps, utilities, reference apps, some content apps, and all kinds of other stuff because there's so much potential in this, and it's part of our overall strategy. But let me share stats with you from just one app to demonstrate how powerful this industry is. You're looking at some stats from in-app purchases plus paid app sales. This is in Apple's App Store. So this is only for the iOS stuff, only for Apple's App Store. The number that you're seeing there per day in that left column is the profit amount per day that this one app made on those dates. This is 30% less than what the total sales were for that day because this is after Apple's cut. This is using a service called App Figures, which is a great tool that you can use to track your sales for each app in the Apple App Store if you have anything in Apple's App Store. So these are the numbers for each day. So you can see $227 one day, $82, $32, $14, $42. Now the numbers fluctuate, they go up and down and they change, that's just how it is. Some days you'll have big days, some days you'll have smaller days, but it all just kind of averages out nicely. Now this is mainly from just free downloads from people finding this app in the App Store. Basically it's found and discovered from a little bit of app SEO as I call it. So it's SEO for the App Store. But it's just having people from all over the world just kind of stumble upon and find this app and download it. And this is the money that it produced each day. Not a lot of money, but this is literally an app that was created, uploaded, and then left alone, and this is what it's producing. But here's what the exciting thing is about these numbers that are ranging from, $15, $20 a day to $200 a day. And this is the point I really want to get across to you. These stats are only what this app did on those days in Hong Kong. Not the whole world, only in Hong Kong. That's the power of this stuff. What you need to understand is that there are over 90 international app stores. This mobile internet stuff really spans the entire world. And just with Apple alone, there are over 90 international app stores. Each one is like a separate business. I just showed you those numbers each day. They were nice little numbers from a digital product that was made once and then put online, and then we move on to creating other stuff. That's just for Hong Kong, where you can have your app shown and found in all these different countries, and the currency is automatically translated, and you get paid in whatever your currency is. But it's incredibly powerful. Ultimately, when you combine all the countries, these are the daily profit numbers, again, after Apple's 30% cut from that same app when you put all the countries together. Some countries contribute more, some contribute less, but it's amazing the potential that you have when you combine the reach of all those countries. And this stuff is only going to get bigger. Again, one app, basically creating one little digital product, uploading it to Apple's App Store, and then letting it do its thing. So as you can see, these are pretty solid business numbers for one app project. It fluctuates. That's just how it is. It goes up and down, but numbers as high as $1,549 profit for one day. But here's what's really exciting about this business, if that doesn't already excite you and those numbers don't excite you for the results from one app. Here's what's really exciting about our business and what we're doing, and hopefully what you'll get out of seeing this. 265,000 opt-ins that we've created and built in just the last 90 days alone, and our business is really starting to accelerate. So much so that my goal is 4 million opt-ins by the end of the year, and I hope by the end of next year to be closer to 15 to 20 million. These numbers are way bigger on this mobile internet than the desktop internet, as you're probably already seeing here with huge download numbers and now huge opt-in numbers. So if you apply the typical marketing fundamentals to this mobile space, you can see the numbers are just so much bigger than that internet marketing kind of web space. And it's really, really exciting. So many of the same marketing principles work and work great in mobile. In fact, they almost work better because some of these tech companies that I met in going to all those tech conferences and networking with people, they don't even know about building email lists. They don't even know about split testing and doing some common things that we take for granted as internet marketers. So it's really, really exciting. One thing I want you to get out of this presentation, no matter what you end up doing in your business, is to realize that apps are assets. Eventually, every business will need its own app in some way, shape, or form. Even if you have a thriving existing business, internet marketing on the regular desktop web, you're going to need an app for lead generation as well as to expand your business and expand your products to have them work with apps. But apps are assets. They're worth something. They're like property that can be sold. So that's what's great about it, where you create little sites and then you're at the whim of Google if they change their algorithm, and that site becomes worthless.